about about what's happening in our community and who's there. So, talking about Sanctuary City and talking about these demonstrations challenging the government. Also here, of course, to talk about May Day and what that means and why it's so important for folks to come out. And the original kind of where May Day started for No One's Legal in Toronto was that in 2005, a number of groups of non-status people organizing in Montreal said, we've been organizing for years and the government's not listening to us. What we're going to do is actually march from Montreal to Ottawa. It's over 200 kilometers or something, took about 7 or 8 days, and say we're going to march right to Parliament and make sure that they hear us. So they're not going to ignore thousands of migrants on the doorsteps of Parliament, making lots of noise, and actually march from Montreal to Ottawa. And out of that march spurred tons of organizing around migrant justice across the country, actually, because to see that happen was so inspiring. For the previous 4 years, kind of coming out of that and also inspired by the amazing demonstrations on May Day in 2006 in the States, where we saw literally millions of people come out in opposition to a horribly regressive immigration policy. There was, 500,000 people marching in LA, 500,000 in Toronto, 30,000 people in Milwaukee. Like, it's just, you know, very unexpected. And out of that, it was really inspiring for organizers here. So since then, around May Day, we've been calling it the May Day of Action, the first Saturday in May, organizing Status for All demos in Toronto to really build on that inspiration, to build on that history, to make May Day a day where people come out united in opposition to these horrible policies, in opposition not just based on your immigration status, but in opposition to the system of control being opposed, the system of exploitation of people with status, of people without status, of workers, of everyone, the system that's causing so much exploitation and oppression. And I mean, basically, since we started this, it's been getting bigger every year. How many folks here were there at last year's May Day demo? Yeah, a few people? A few people, solid.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody here is going to be getting on the bus to this year's demo.
I got arrested. I almost got arrested and beat up there.
So it's been getting big. It's been getting bigger every year, and what it really is a chance for people to come out of the shadows where people are forced to live and work in the shadows, to come out into the core of the city. What we did last year, and is the internet working on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll show you a quick, I'm going to wrap up and show you a quick video. So basically, it's been getting bigger every year, and what we did last year was actually start a demo in the downtown east side, which is one of the poor neighborhoods of Toronto, and actually roll right in and do a takeover of Yonge and Dundas Square in the middle of the city, as well as drop giant banners off the side of the Eden Center, basically saying that we're not going to be pushed out, we're not going to be forced out, this is our space, this is our city, and we're going to keep growing and keep building it. And that's where May Day is at now. It's been getting bigger every year. Like I said, this year it's going to be even bigger. There's going to be a few more surprises for people at the demo. It will be very fun, lots of very colorful, confrontational actions, music, food, performers, and a few kind of surprises along the way. So I hope you all come out. If you haven't gotten one of these flyers yet, starting at 1 o'clock